If you know the song, sing along. Hit it.
It's the Carolina cook, the Carolina cooking the liners, rock and roll to the roll, rock. Say I'm cooking in the kitchen and just don't stop. Rock and roll to the roll, rock. Say I'm cooking in the kitchen, just don't stop. Cooking is my specialty, getting dirty in the kitchen like ODB, turning these groceries into delicacies. The Carolina cook got no recipe. The Carolina cook got no recipe. The Carolina cook got no recipes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Carolina kitchen here in South Carolina. This is Chef Anthony Albritton, the Carolina cook, cooking, tasting, and eating the Carolinas. In this episode, I will be doing sweet and spicy Italian sausage, egg muffins, hash browns with peppers and onions, and the pan gravy. We're going to show you what a real egg McMuffin is. And we're going to bring it all together. And we're going to make breakfast interesting this morning.
This morning? This afternoon?
Well, this evening. I'm having brunch. Why you got to tell people what time it is? They didn't know that.
But they going up? Oh, crap.
This is brunch, y'all. Breakfast in the evening. What time is it?
7:06.
It's around 7-something p.m.
Oh, let me see. It's 6:45.
6:45 p.m. And that's what we're doing, breakfast. I enjoyed myself making breakfast so much the last video that I just tried to, come up with something else for today.
Me and my son came up with this one together.
This is probably my second time this year having breakfast, to be honest, like a full, real breakfast. So y'all come with me and let me show you how it's done.
Okay, we're going to start with some diced hash browns and some peppers and onions. Now, you can use fresh potatoes if you want to, if you have that kind of time. But let's be real here. We're doing this at home. So 9 times out of 10, you won't have time to dice fresh potatoes for breakfast. All right, this might look good raw, but it'll look better cooked. So let's get some oil and butter going in our skillets. All right, now I'm getting these potatoes nice and coated with the oil and the butter. All right, then I'm going to put them on a slow, low heat so that they can cook nice and slow, undisturbed, while I'm doing everything else. Then once they're crisp on the bottom, got a little browning going on, then I'll stir them around, let the other side cook up. Now with our veggies, we're going to do the same thing. Let them cook slow and low, undisturbed. Stir them around in the oil and the butter or toss them. Get them nice and coated. Let them go until they're nice and caramelize to the extent that you want them. When you're doing this, all you're doing is releasing the flavors. You have to unlock the flavors in your food. All right, y'all sit there and cook. I'll be back for y'all. All right, now let's talk turkey. I got some sweet and spicy Italian style turkey sausage here. All right, I got a skillet here with some hot grease in it, hot oil. All right, we're going to put this turkey in the skillet and let it cook slow and low the same way that I did with the veggies and the potatoes. Leave them on undisturbed, okay? And we're just going to let them go, rotate them occasionally to make sure they're cooking on all sides. All right, now let's go to the chopping block. Chop up some pre-cooked, crispy chicken bacon and some fresh parsley. We're going to mix that parsley in the eggs and top the eggs with the bacon.
Now let's get started on these eggs, man. I got some grade A, large eggs.
I got a whole dirty dozen of them. So I'm going to use about 8 of them out of the dozen.
Season them with some pepper and some salt. And let's throw some garlic and herb in there. And we're just gonna whisk this together.
Okay, y'all, there's nothing wrong with being cheap. Sometimes you have to save your money. Save your money. So what I'm going to do, this same cheddar cheese that I'm going to put on top of my hash browns, I'm going to just break them off into pieces and stir them up inside of my eggs.
Drop that parsley in there. Whisk that in there.
Okay, since I'm using a miniature oven, I'm going to use 2 small muffin pans. I'm going to coat them with non-stick cooking spray. You can use oil. Then I'm going to put the eggs in them. All right, y'all, this is my mobile kitchen, so the oven does not work. All right, so this is what I got to settle for. Okay, now we're going to let these go for about 20 minutes. When they're halfway solid, sprinkle the tops with bacon, and this is what you will have right here. Now, don't worry about how puffy they look right there. Just like getting punched in the eye. If you ever been punched in the eye, I've never been punched in the eye. The swelling will go down. So as these eggs cool, the swelling will go down. All right. And this is what they'll look like once they go down. Now, you see the purpose of that slow and low cooking? You didn't have to worry about anything burning while you was preparing the eggs. All right. Now, I got some browning going on here. So it's time to start rotating these potatoes. I got a nice caramelization going on my peppers and onions, you know. So it's about that time to get ready to start mixing the two together. We're getting ready to integrate the two. And there you have it. I brought the hash browns and the peppers and onions together. Now, those slices of cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese slices that I put in the eggs, I'm going to add a couple of those slices to the top of these potatoes. You can let your cheese sit on top, but what I'm going to do is mix my cheese throughout the potatoes. And there you go.
All right, let's get that sausage transferred to this pan right here that we're not using, because I'm going to make a nice pan gravy with this.
A lot of people are intimidated by making a pan gravy, but it's a pretty much easy process. You can use chicken broth and flour or whatever, or cornstarch or whatever the case may be. But I'm going to use a simple mixture of water and cornstarch. You stir that cornstarch in there so that it could get all of the lumps out. Then I'm going to deglaze the pan, getting all the residue that sausage left behind mixed into that mixture, because all that is going to make the gravy more flavorful. Now, I'm not going to get into what I season my gravy with. You add whatever seasonings you want to your gravy to get the desired taste for you. But the basics that I added to it was salt and pepper. You can go from there. All right, now let's get into my favorite part of these videos, presenting a plate so that we can eat. All right, the next step is to take some pictures before we eat.
Okay, y'all, everything's done and presented. Let's give it a taste, shall we? Let's start with our potatoes. You want a fork?
How you gonna hand me in the store? Don't give me a fork.
There you go.
I eat from the pot.
Stop eating from my pot. All right, y'all, the sausage and the pan gravy. Potatoes. Let's try this egg muffin, y'all. So how did you like everything, son? How did you like everything? What are the things you liked out of this dish?
Hash browns and egg biscuit.
You like the hash brown and the egg muffin.
My son has a strange diet. He
You don't
barely
want to
eats
try no
any type of
sausage
meat.
and gravy? The gravy over there.
How?
How is it?
It's okay.
I need something to drink.
I don't need nothing to drink. I'm a pro at this.
Woo!
As y'all can see, He managed to put a chocolate cookie on top of his egg muffin. He's a mixologist.
That's delicious, y'all. Breakfast doesn't have to be boring. You can mix it up and make it interesting. Just remember, if you're not happy, you just might not be eating good. See, he's happy, and I'm happy. And don't let nothing in this world steal your joy. Point blank, period. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share the love, and subscribe.
Liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth that notification button. Thank ya.